They say that as you lay your bed, so you must lie on it. And now it's time for Rigathi Gachagua, that is the deputy president, to pay the price of his deeds. Welcome back to Vana Media. My name is Boniface Owino, and as usual, I'm going to be your host for today. Rigathi Gachagua, that is the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya, is now being disrespected, and the disrespect is going beyond the expectation. I remember even the president himself, when he was the deputy president, when he was vying for the presidency, leaving his boss to work alone, or quitting from working, trying to complain about what the boss is doing, that is the former president. He was not disrespected the way Rigathi Gachagua is being disrespected by almost every leader that comes from UDA party. I've had so many times whereby Oscar Sudi, that is the MP of Kapsaret, has been talking about Rigathi Gachagua, warning him that he cannot be intimidated and he cannot be threatened by anybody.
Wajumbe wengi wamesanyana huko Kizisi. Wanasema kuna mtu anakoroga hapa, kuna mtu anafanya nini? Sijui kuna mtu pale. Sasa ukienda useme ati huyu Oscar Sudi asisunguke, akae kwa conscience yake. Na sasa unaongea huko kwa conscience ya mwingine. Na Mungu salasini, hata sio mmoja haki ya ndizi. Na wanasema huyu mtu akae. Sasa sio ni kulipotatit. Kama na magani. Mimi nataka niambie hawa wajumbe walikuwa hapo jana pamoja na wenye walikuwa nao wote pale, bila kutembea katika taifa la Kenya hatungekuwa na serikali. Jamani, hii serikali ya Kenya kwanza kila mtu alichangia, na mimi nataka niambie viongozi, sisi tuheshimiane. Rais akiwa pale na Igwanga akiwa pale, tuheshimiane. Na pia tunaomba rais na naibu wake pia mtuheshimu. Hatuwezi kukubali mtu anakuja anataka kufinya viongozi wadogo. Sisi tumesema 2022, 2027 viongozi hao ni wawili. 2032 Mungu ndiye anajua. Nani amekwambia kwanza tutafika 2032? Situombe Mungu kwanza tufike 2032 ndio tuvuke. Lakini mama ya kusema ati wewe huyu kiongozi ya hizi ati sasa mimi nianze kupigana na huyu MC.
Yesterday, the governor of Nairobi County, and we know very well that there has been war, there has been that, let me call it mvutano between these two people, that between the deputy president and the governor of Nairobi County, that is Johnson Sakaja. But now yesterday it was too much. You know, it goes even into a point whereby the deputy president is being offered to become the governor of Nairobi County if he wants, that is coming 2027, by the governor himself. Okay, we know that a lot has happened, and even the deputy president himself said that he will get involved, he will involve himself in the leadership of Nairobi County. Why? I think he was saying this because back then, there are a lot of things that Sakaja has been doing in Nairobi, more so mistreating the business people that do business in Nairobi County. And we know very well that most people that do business in Nairobi are Kikuyus. So Rigathi Gachagua was trying to defend his own people. He was trying to say that I will involve myself. And I remember one time when they met in one of the barrios, I think in Mount Kenya, in Central, Rigathi Gachagua told Sakaja that he should make sure that he is in good terms with the people of with the people of Nairobi County, because those people can elect him or maybe cannot elect him again. But now yesterday, Governor Sakaja said that there is no way you can talk negatively, you can abuse people for almost 2 years. But when you are abused, when someone talks about you for only 1 week, you start crying.
Unajua hawezi kuwa wewe unanyanyasa watu, you've bullied people for 2 years. unatajwa wiki moja unalia. For 2 years. Unabuli kila mtu, hii county ndo huyo. Hii county ndo huyo. Unatajwa wiki moja, unazama, unalia. You know, bullies are the biggest cowards. Do you know that? Bullies are the maka unaenda sijui kwa msitu, sijui wapi. Let me tell you, if you want respect, respect other leaders. Respect other leaders. And if you don't respect those leaders, respect the people who put them there. Sindo hiyo? 2027 uko huru kusimama kuwa governor wa Nairobi.
That is Sakaja. And you can imagine, I think you've heard that. Can you just imagine that Rigathi Gachagua, the deputy of the Republic of Kenya, the second in command, is being offered to become the governor, to vie for the governorship of Nairobi County. How disrespectful is that? From being the deputy president to being the governor. When this thing started, how did this thing start? This thing started after William Ruto being the leader of UDA party, being the overall leader of all these people, realized that Rigathi Gachagua is not needed in his own place. And therefore, he knew that whenever he start a war with Rigathi Gachagua directly, things might not work with him well. So if he was looking for people, he was looking for soldiers who can fight against Rigathi Gachagua. And that is where now he took somebody like Oscar Sudi in, he took somebody like Kipchumba Murkomen, Moses Kuria, a lot of people like Ndindi Nyoro. So they started fighting against Rigathi Gachagua. Imagine people like Kimani Ichung'wah fighting their own person. I think this is one of the major reasons. And another thing that for you to know that all these things the president knows about them, because we can't assume that he doesn't know. The president knows these things, and that is why up to now he has not said anything about the disrespect that Rigathi Gachagua is receiving. He has not opened up. He has not even said that Rigathi Gachagua should be respected. He's silent because he's happy with what is happening, because he knows that his plan now is working. And there is something that one of the Nandi people have said. I want to read it for you. This is what Arab Sang have said, that where is the president when the criminals are abusing our DP? I don't like anyone disrespecting our deputy president. I am a Kalenjin, and to be honest, this is too much now. Kila mtu akishiba anaanza kumpiga vita. Sakaja Johnson has forgotten that the one who placed him there are the Kikuyus. Ruto was merely elected by Kikuyus than us Kalenjins. For once, respect Gema, you arrogant Kalenjin leaders. You are very selfish, especially those Marakwet boys led by Onesmus Kipchumba Murkomen and Oscar Kipchumba Sudi. Don't forget, you guys don't carry our opinions. Don't forget, you guys don't carry our opinions. Opinion in everything. As you have interest in leading and to continue enjoying power, we also have interest back here at home, and the signs are very clear. We can't sustain this government longer than we expected. Most of us are of the opinion that we will uphold our reciprocating voting pattern, because that is our major interest, and I think it won't change soon. Uhuru tried, he failed. If Ruto thinks conmanship will work for us Kalenjin, let him try. I see a trend of selfishness of wanting to rule forever directly or through proxies for selfish gain from our Kale Gema leadership. It started with Uhuru and now Ruto. We will do what our brothers did to their own Uhuru. Wembe ni ule. This has to stop. Do these leaders know that elections don't end with their selfishness? We have brothers and sisters who want this unity to continue forever so as to get the chance to lead. About other tribes leading, I won't talk about today, because Kalenjins and Kikuyus fought for independence, while Luo, Masai, Kamba, and Swahili collaborated. For the Somali and the Luya, they should take the third and fourth position as friends. We will fight for that. Our priorities as communities of Kalenjin and Gema this time, these are the wars we will fight for to protect chama cha kurudisha mkono. Itaendelea mpende msipende. Ruto aende huko na hiyo binafsi na utapeli yake. That is one of the Kalenjin voters. I think one of the Kalenjin voters talking about William Samoei Ruto. I think this guy has a point. He's saying very well that it is time for William Samoei Ruto to come clean on board, to at least say something concerning this issue of these leaders, Kipchumba Murkomen and Oscar Sudi. Is majorly talking about the Kalenjin politicians who are disrespecting Rigathi Gachagua. But now this one also of Johnson Sakaja is too much. And there's a time that he said that he was being interviewed, and I remember very well Sakaja said something that Rigathi Gachagua just came into politics recently and rose to become the deputy president. They don't have problem with that. So that disrespect, they feel like Rigathi Gachagua they feel like Rigathi Gachagua should not have any say in politics. I've said that I think my point is, now I want to say one thing, that maybe if Rigathi Gachagua can do, it will be very, I think it can be very, very okay. According to me, I think what Rigathi Gachagua can do is to form his political party. So at least after forming his own, just let Gachagua just resign from UDA, because all this disrespect are coming simply because he is still under UDA. But if he decides to quit UDA, resign from UDA and form his own political party, let him look for people like Fred Matiang'i, if it's possible. The former minister of CS of health. The people like Mutahi Kagwe. If he can look for those people, at least to do something, find something to do, and maybe to talk people like Jeremiah Kioni, so that they can form their own political party. At least from there, they can have Gachagua can have a bargaining panel. So he can start saying that, okay, I have my own political party. For you to find the votes of the people of the mountain, I must also have a share. That time whereby when he was saying that he has a share in the government, it came to an end. Let him not think that he still have a share. The share that he had in the government ended the moment William Ruto knew or realized that he had intimidated Uhuru Kenyatta enough, and now William Ruto could have taken it from there. So my point is, if Rigathi Gachagua can form his own political party, it will be easy for him to find a platform of bargaining with William Ruto. But if he continues like this, Rigathi Gachagua will not be allowed, or will not have a place coming 2027 to become the deputy president. Why? Because William Ruto will go and take someone from Western. Keep this in mind. William Ruto is going to take someone from Western to vie for to use him for the presidency coming 2027. I don't know what to think. I would also like to listen to your comment at the comment section. But just a reminder, if you're meeting for the first time, don't forget to subscribe. And also don't forget to tell me where you're watching us from. If you're watching us from within the country, it is good to tell me which country you're watching us from. And if you're outside the country, you can also tell me which country are you watching us from. And what can we do so that this channel can improve? Because we are growing at a very good rate. And I would also like to know, what are we supposed to do for you to get these videos, for these videos to reach you in a better way? And until we meet again, I've been your host, Boniface Owino. Bye-bye.